Namaste, my dear students. Today we will start chapter 8, Geometry. Children, geometry is the part of mathematics which deals with shapes and figures. So let's start our journey. We will be covering following topics today: point, line, straight and curved lines, intersecting lines, and parallel lines. Point. A point shows an exact location. Okay. You can also understand like this. A point is a small mark or a dot made by the tip of your pen or pencil on the piece of paper. Right? So whenever you put a dot somewhere, that represents point. It has no length, no breadth or height. That is, point does not have any dimensions. It is represented by a dot. Children, as you can see, in these sentences, after every sentence, I have put a full stop. And you also put a full stop when your sentence in English is completed. So this full stop is also a point, right? It is named with a capital letter. Let's see how. So, this is known as point A. It is point B, point C and point D. So a dot on a piece of paper represents point and it is named with a capital letter. Remember, capital letter. You can also see in these circles we have points, dots. So all these dots are representing point. Now let's learn about line. A line extends indefinitely in both directions. That is, a line can be extended endlessly on both the sides. Let's see few examples of line. Here you can see few lines are long and few lines are short. Okay, a line has no starting and ending point. Can you tell me why? Okay. Can you see, children, the two arrowheads on both the side of every line? Yes. These arrowheads indicate that a line is never ending. That means I can extend the line as much as I want on both the sides. A line has no fixed length. Since the line can be extended endlessly on both the sides, so the length of the line cannot be measured. Hence we say that a line has no fixed length. Now, this is another line which I have drawn with two arrowheads, and now we will learn how to name a line. Line AB is written as AB with a symbol of line on the top. Okay. Now what is the symbol of line? We'll draw a small horizontal line with two arrowheads on both the sides. So along with two capital letters and the symbol of line at the top is the way to write a line. And how we will read it? We'll simply read it as line AB. Okay, children? Now let's learn about types of lines. These are straight lines, curved lines, intersecting lines and parallel lines. Now let's learn straight and curved lines. Children, a line formed by joining points in the same direction without any turn. In the same direction without any turn. We got a straight line. As you can see here, this line is straight and in a standing position. So such type of line is known as vertical line. Similarly, other type of straight line is horizontal line and this one is slant line. If you notice carefully, then there is no turn in all these three lines. So these are known as straight lines. Now we have curved lines. In curved lines, the points are joined in such a way that there is a turn in the line, then the line becomes curved lines. As you can see, there is a turn. This is not straight. Similarly, in this position, the line is turning. So such type of lines are known as curved lines. Okay. Now let's learn about intersecting lines. Two or more lines that meet at a point are called intersecting lines. Two or more lines that meet at a point are called intersecting lines. Let's see this image. Here two lines are given, AE and BD. I repeat, AE and BD. See carefully. These two lines are meeting each other at one point, right? So such type of lines which meet each other at any point are known as intersecting lines. Clear? The point where the intersecting lines meet is called the point of intersection. Children, read it very carefully. The point where the lines are meeting is called point of intersection. Right? Here, at what point these lines are meeting? At point C. That is, I have named them as C. So, what is C known as? C is point of intersection. Clear? C is known as point of intersection. Now let's see some example of intersecting lines. Letter X of English alphabets and crossroads. Let's see. As you can see here, letter X. These are two lines which are meeting at one point. So letter X is an example of intersecting lines. And then crossroads. You have seen crossroads, right? So these are also the example of intersecting lines. Understood? Now let's learn about parallel lines. Two lines that run at an equal distance from each other and never meet are called parallel lines. Let's understand with the help of image. These are two lines AB and CD. Okay. Now two lines that run at an equal distance from each other. So we should see the distance between them. The distance between them is same everywhere. Okay. So the line AB and line CD will never meet even if we keep on extending them. Okay. So line AB and line CD are parallel lines. Understood? Let's see other parallel lines. There are three pair of parallel lines and one pair is of standing line, that is vertical line. These are horizontal lines and these are slanting lines. And all the three type of lines are parallel because the distance between them are same everywhere. Okay. The examples of parallel line. For example, railway track and opposite side of a scale. Children, railway track is a very good example of parallel line. This is a railway track. You can see these two tracks are parallel. That means the distance between the two tracks is always same. If it will not same, what will happen? Train will not be able to run on the tracks. Right? So, railway tracks and opposite edges of a scale. Take your scale and see opposite edges. Are they meeting somewhere? No. The distance between them is same everywhere. Okay. So, the lines which are at equal distance from each other are known as parallel lines. And remember, parallel lines never meet at any point. Understood? Dear students, in today's class, we learn about point, line and types of lines. Along with this video, I will attach the notebook work which you will do in your maths notebooks. And the rest of the concepts we will study in next video. Right? So, till then, bye-bye.